Okay, you can
Okay.
start. Okay.
So this is not a TA session, right? Hello,
No,
Cobra, can you hear
so
me?
students, this is not TA session. This is also a third instructor session this week. We will have another TA session tomorrow.
Ma'am, at what timing?
We'll schedule and do an announcement. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thanks, Cobra. So others, can you please confirm that if my voice is okay or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
I hope you can see my screen now. Uh, Font size
Yes,
is okay, right?
yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this class is a continuation of collections. In the class uh, we have studied both list and functions. So today we'll see tuple sets and dictionaries. Okay, so
Sir,
and the
but dictionary are not in week 4.
dictionary is not in week four. Okay,
Yes, only
are you
tuples.
sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay, then we can skip
Yes, sir.
dictionary. Then okay, then we'll discuss GRPS. After we'll discuss tuple and sets only, and then we'll discuss GRPS. Okay. So let's
Okay,
start with tuple. What is a tuple? So it is also a collection data type where we can store different type of uh, uh, data like integer, string, float that can be stored. Okay. And how it is defined? It's defined with this open C brackets. Okay. So let's first define one tuple. So say tuple 1 is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, let's print it. Tuple. I printed tuple 1. So you can see here this tuple is printed. Okay, now you have already seen that with list we can perform certain operations. But similarly with tuple also we can perform some operations, but this tuple is more restricted than list where we cannot. This tuple is first of all it is immutable. That means we cannot change after defining this tuple, defining a tuple. So how can we see like whether it is true or not? So we have tuple one, right? So let's change some variable. Let me first show you how we did this in case of list. So if I have a list L is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, then we can change L of 1 say is equal to 10. Okay, then if we print L, we'll see 1 10 3, but our original list was 1 2 3. So this is mutable. That means we can change the values. But in case of tuple, let's see if it is possible or not, and it permits us to change the values or not. Tuple one of say first one, I want to change something say 15. Now let's first run this here. It says tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay, So that means it is not uh, mutable. Now, next thing we can see, we have we saw with list that we can count the number of elements in a list. Same thing we can do with the tuple also. So let's define another tuple. Tuple 2 is equal to say I'll use list comprehension. So in last lecture you have how can we do list comprehension. So I say I okay. Let me first input one module. This random module. I hope you all are now familiar with this random module. And next, what we do random dot rand int
Sir,
1 to
can you
100 to
increase the font size?
or is it still very? Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For I, when say I'm generating 100 values, it's 100 random values. Now I want to search one. I'll ask the user. So search element say is equal to input. I'll ask the user enter the number. Okay. Now I'll check if it is like how many times this element is occurred in the tuple. So how can we do it? So say occurrence is equal to tuple 2 dot uh, count. Okay, so I will give you the search element. But one thing we can do here is that we need to convert this to a integer type. Okay. Now I hope this code will work. Let's run this code. Okay, it will not print the value. Say 15. It's present or not. Okay, we didn't include a print statement. That's why it didn't print the value. Here, now let me run again. 10. It occurs thrice. So the same thing we did in case of list, and we saw now that similar thing we can do with tuple also. One more functionalities we have so with list is that we can find the index of a particular element. Okay, so let's consider the same tuple 2, and now I'll ask what is the index of some element. So again, let me just copy this line so that I can take the input from the user. I'll take the input from the user, and now I'll say index is equal to tuple 2 dot index. That is say search element. Now again I'll print the index of this. Let me run. Now say again 15. Oh, the value is not in the list. Some value error it came. Uh, Let me try with some values I know. 1 comma 2 comma 5 comma 15. Now if I search, is not in the list. 15. Yeah, 15 is present in index 3. So if it is not present, it gives error in case of tuple. Okay. So next, what we have. Uh, so you can ask like where this tuple is useful. We already have this list. So why do you need same thing, which is tuple, and providing lesser functionalities also. So these tuples are actually useful when we uh, beforehand you know your data. And one more thing is like sometimes you may don't trust yourself also, like when you are writing code, you may think at some point you may it is may be possible that you will change the values of a particular variable. On those situation, if you want to restrict the change of these values, you can use tuples. So later say this can be some keys or some constant values. Okay, so in those situations you can use tuple. So with list, so let's see one example like this is a how sorry this is how tuple works. Now let's see example with a question with tuple. So here I'll take a question where I'm asking the user to count number of vowel presents in a string. Okay. So initially I'll define one lookup uh, list. Say look up is equal to. We know the vowels are A, comma E and I, O and U. Fine. For simplicity, let's not consider the uppercases. Like for uppercase, you just can include uppercase A, uppercase E, uppercase I, like this. Now I'll ask a string from the user. Let me again do some copy this line, and now I'll remove this int so that I'll get the string itself. And after taking this string, I'll do I'll iterate all the uh, characters in this string. Say ch in. Let me change this variable name. Uh, I'll get the character, each character, and then what I'll do if if ch in if ch is present in lookup, what I'll do I'll increment. Okay, let me define count variable. Now I'll increment the count variable plus equals 1. Now if I print count, let's run the code and let's see what happened. Now I'll write my name, for example. Say here in Subrata, I have three vowels. Let's print the input string also. So I'll say the input string is string. Now we have to put also, and the words count is like this. So the input string is Subrata and vowel count is 3. So in Subrata we can see U, A and E. These three are the vowels. Next, let's see set. So set is again
How
collection data. Yes.
so in the ninth one, go up, sir.
Which
Scroll up,
one? Nine.
scroll up, scroll up.
Uh-huh.
Sir, in the search element equal to, we are giving number, no? Suppose we give 4, what will happen, sir, in the input?
It is not present in the this list, na. So we saw already that it will give an
What will
error.
come output?
It will give an error. So let's see. See, tuple index x is not in tuple. So it says it is not present in the tuple. We are searching some element which is not in the tuple.
Value error. Suppose 0
Uh,
gives, if we give 0, what will happen?
0 is also not present here. You can see. So it will. It should.
Please
Uh,
run it. Please run it in 9. Oh, no. What
uh,
is it? Change.
yes, yes. I run it. No? See,
Run
here
that.
0.
Run that code, sir.
Can you see? Now
Yeah,
I give
yeah.
the
That
input
print
0.
of index is there, no?
Sorry.
The print of index is there. That you run the code. You give the input. What you are giving, sir? Index of which one? Tuple index you are giving. I don't understand that.
Hmm?
What you are. You want to
Hmm.
get the index of the tuple, the value.
Yes, yes.
Where you are giving the number.
Okay.
Just run it,
See,
please.
here I'm asking for which value you want to find the index.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking the input, and this is my tuple. Okay,
Okay.
here I have the values 1, 2, 5, and 15.
Only 4 elements there. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
only 4 element. Then I'm asking, I'm
Index of the
applying.
element. Index of the
Yes,
element.
yes,
Okay.
actually.
So
So, yes,
yes, yes. Proceed, sir.
uh, okay.
No, no, no. Please execute it. I don't understand that code.
Yeah, I already executed. No, you
One more
see.
time.
Let
Can
me.
you execute, sir?
Yes. Now see, the prompt is came, so I put 0. Can you see my screen?
No, we
0 is
couldn't see your prompt
No,
actually.
sir. No, sir. It is not
Whatever,
coming, sir.
Basically, they want to see the
okay,
input.
okay, okay,
They want to see
whatever
the
you
input.
input, we can't
okay.
see.
So then, in that case, let me put a constant value. Now can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now this is giving error. So if I give some value which is present, say 5, 5 is present, right?
Okay.
It is present in which index? 0, 1, 2.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
can we change in tuple by indexing? We want some indexing to the value. Can we change?
Yes, yes. No, no. I already told you, no, that tuple is not mutable. So, like list is mutable, where you can change some value in this list. But
At a
tuples are
particular
already
indexing. Yes, sir.
at a particular index. But in case of tuple, once you define, you cannot change.
So,
Okay, sir.
tuple,
Okay.
So here one more thing we can see that like
sir,
it is not necessary that we put one type of variables on value only. We can put different type of values. Like say I'm saying tuple 3 is equal to 1 comma some name Amit, and then 7.5. This is fine. You can define anything, but after defining you cannot change it. Say let me, if I try to change anything now, tuple 3 of say in second index, I'll change it to some 5.5. Okay, so it will give me error saying tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay, clear?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So in 17, this
Uh-huh.
in the 17 part, the tuple 2 is 1 to 5 and 15. If like the tuple 2 is in 18, it is written 1 Amit and 7.5. If the tuple is this one tuple 3 in the above
Okay, let me just
line,
copy and paste.
yeah.
This is what you are saying, right?
Then so can like then how we can search for the element, like we cannot
Instead
Which
of
because
element
search
you want to
element, we
search?
can give that. Instead of search
like
element, instead
Uh,
of the third line search
excuse me,
element, we
sir.
can give that string or I think. Okay.
okay, that
Excuse me, sir.
here if I
Yeah.
write Amit now, this Amit is present in this tuple 2, right? So now it
So
will
like
uh,
so like we have defined this search for search element as int input, no? So it will only take the integer
no,
number
this is
as
this is commented now. This is commented now. Let me remove. Now clear?
no, like okay. So we have to
Amit, for example, if I say if you want to find search 7.5,
so like
then
there
also it will
cannot be a generic way of finding out the index of these element of tuple 2, like the
generic way in the sense.
generic way in a sense like if search element is equal to, if you put int input, integer input,
Mhm,
then we
mhm.
can find then we can find only the integers which are in the tuple 2 only. Am I correct, sir?
No, no, it is not necessary. See, these collections, earlier what we saw, for some time, consider your, C, C++ or Java, any other language.
No, sir. Sir,
Okay,
I'm very
fine,
new
fine.
to
That is also
languages.
fine. So at least you may know from the computational thinking
Yeah,
course
computational thinking.
also that for like we need to specify the what type of data we are dealing with, isn't it? We have
Yeah,
to
yes.
tell the computer. But sometimes it may be happen that in some variable we want more than one type of data. Okay. On these situations, these are actually useful. This is called collections, or sometimes people also say containers. Okay. So here this provides more facility. So here you don't need to concentrate on it is integer, it is string, it
Okay,
should not be same type. Okay, it will search for every element in this tuple.
okay,
So,
fine, sir.
so will
Okay,
it
fine.
search as a string as common?
String as a comma. So you're saying if I put this comma, is it?
No, no. What I'm saying is, so whatever, say if I'm getting an input from the user as just
Uh,
input as a string,
uh,
and if I search for one, so it will treat it as a character, string rather than integer, correct?
yes, of course. If we don't put this int, then it is string only. By default, input function returns string. So after taking input, we have to convert whatever data type we want.
That's where the question is. So now, if I'm looking for an integer or a float inside this tuple, but
Uh,
I'm accepting the input as a string, so should I typecast and then search in the tuple?
yes, yes, you have to.
Okay.
So that is also my question. Okay, fine.
Uh, Let me go ahead. So then let's try to do something, some more thing with tuple. Now, if I say tuple 4 is equal to, is it, I'll ask, is it possible that I want to put a tuple inside a tuple? Is it possible? I'll ask. So that is also possible. So what I can do, 1 comma 2, this is one 7. Now I can have a tuple also inside this tuple. So this is maybe 4 comma 5. This is also possible. Okay. So here if we print now, we can see we got the uh, input, whatever input we have given. And anyone have any question on tuple?
No, sir.
Okay. So then let me go to sets. Sets is again collection data type where we can have heterogeneous data type. But the difference is that here the elements will be always unique. So you cannot put one, two times or say your name something Rahul. You cannot put Rahul twice. Okay. So I mean, you can put, but it will be replaced once only. It will be have in this set once only. So say my set one is equal to, how can we define a set? Set we can define with this
Unique
is the basis.
elements.
So
Sorry,
how we can write the empty set?
Sets
sorry.
contain unique elements.
Unique element means
No
there is
duplicate.
no. Huh?
No duplicates.
Yes, yes.
So
So
how we
here I'm
can
saying
code an empty set?
you want to put an empty set.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you want to put an empty set, then what you can do, you can, so let me first try this and print the type of it. It is not, it is definitely not,
Sir, sir,
okay.
dictionary is
Yeah,
also
I'm showing.
represented by the curly braces, and set is
Sorry.
also. So my question is that what is the difference in?
You asked like how can we define an empty set, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming there. I'm coming there. Let me explain.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, uh, so I'm saying like uh, if you are we know we can define a set with these curly brackets, but I'm saying if there is no element inside this curly brackets, then it is not a set type. So let's see what type it is. Set one, it says dictionary. Okay, so but if we put some element inside, it is set. So what we can do for that, Python gives a function called set. If you use this function, now see, this class name is set. I hope you can see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So for doing the empty set, we write a set in a after the transaction.
Doing what?
So if we want empty set, then we need to write set curly round bracket, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. This is also called parenthesis. Okay. So
If
uh,
instead of parenthesis, if you put curl versus curl brace, you will get the set only. She is telling
here you are saying,
brace. Yeah. Now run it.
I don't think so, but let's see. This may be. I'll also learn a new thing. Then, no, no.
Invalid.
It's
Okay.
not working.
Okay.
Okay. So set is a function. So you have to put this parenthesis. Okay. So let's go a little further. Now let's say set is equal to, how can we define a set with curly brackets? 1 comma 3 comma 4 2 comma, let's say again I put 1 and then 5 comma 5 6 5. There are duplicate elements are coming, but if I print this set 2, it will give us only the unique elements. Okay, here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here you may think that this set is already sorting these elements. So here you can see it seems like it is sorted, but it is not actually guaranteed. It may be sorted, it maybe not. So that's why the another important thing about set is it is not ordered. That means you cannot expect the element in the same order you have entered. Okay, clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now I define this set too, but for some reason, say after some time, I just remember that okay, I have to add one more element to this set. That then how can I do set dot add? Say this time I want to add 10. So these are some functions provided by the set collection. Now print again. Let me see if the element is added or not. Okay, sorry, I used set here. It should be set 2. Now let's print. Now see, okay, let's see this 10 is added to set 2. Okay, what more we can do is again for some reason you can see, I can think you want to remove one element. So then what you can do, you can write set 2 dot remove which element, say for example the element 3. we want to remove. Print set 2. Now see this element is no more present in this set 2. Uh, so now like you may think of I want to delete everything from the scheme. Sorry, from the set. So is there any way I can do it? Let's try one way first. Set 2 is equal to again we can do set and then let me print set 2 key error. It's coming key error. Okay, I have done this now. Say see now it is only this set coming. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I'm just creating a new set and assigning this to set 2. But this is not the correct way to do. What is the correct way? Is let me run this first. And here s2 dot this set actually provides you a function using which you can clear all the elements.
Here,
Yes, clear. So now again, if I print, see it is again set the empty set came. Okay, this is the
So,
feature of yeah,
so if we are doing set to dot set round bracket, then it will remove elements or not.
set2 dot set. No, it will say there is no function set. Okay, let me see. This is your saying, right?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
So now this set don't have any function. It there's no implementation for set. So let me try. See, set object has no attribute set. So we have to see there are some predefined functions. If you are using calling some function in set, you can call only those functions which are already implemented. You cannot just call any function which you want. Okay, so these are this clear is already implemented. That's why we can call it. Next, see now I'm creating given one set. I want to copy the entire set to a new set. Okay, so for that what we can do, set 4 is equal to set 2 dot copy. If I do this now, print set 4 and let me just clear this and I'll run this cell again, the 38th cell, because I want to add elements. Now set 2 is empty because I run this cell last time. So let me run this and again if I run here, see both this set 2 and set 4 have the same element, but they are actually different variables. Now, there are more things we can see using set is that you may have
Sir,
learned
different.
in
What you said, sir? Set 2 and set 4 are different.
different objects.
Oh, okay, sir.
Uh, okay. They have same value. Two values can have same values. It's not an issue. Okay. So you may have learned in your school or if you're in so if you're doing graduation, then you know this using set we can perform certain operations like union, intersection, then set difference. So for all these things, here also we can do. We have already implemented some functions. So now what we can do for union, let me apply. Now I'll define first two different set S1. Say S1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, or say let 1, 2, 3 only. Then S2 is again another set where I have 4, comma 5, comma 6. Okay. Now I want to find the intersection of these two elements. Let's add one common element. So We want like our previous experiences that we should get if we apply the union, we should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try. Set 3 equal to S1 dot
S1 dot intersection.
yes intersection, and we'll pass the second
Yes.
set. Okay, yes. So now let's print this S3. Uh, yes, sorry. I asked union. I hope actually I forgot the question. So I hope I think I asked we want to find intersection. Okay. So let sorry intersection. So intersection we know that this common element will come. So this two here and two is present here. That's why it came. Now let's see it works for union or not. We use the same S1 and S2, and here S4 is equal to S1 union S1 dot union S2 print S4. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This element came. The common element it discarded. Okay. So let's see what data type it returns actually. If we type, it is set. So that means performing any set operation, it also returns set only. Now, what else operation we know? We know this set difference. Okay. So for that, let me open another terminal. Now S5 is equal to S1 dot set difference. If you put S2, I hope it will give us the result S5.
1 3.
Set difference object has no attribute set difference. Okay, let me
It is
see.
just difference.
Uh, maybe just difference. Okay. So here, wherever you can see. So set difference is if we find the difference S1 and S3, it is 1 and 3. Okay. So whatever element is present in uh, this S1 but not in S2. Okay. So
Sir,
there
will
are
you discuss GRPS in this session?
yes. I will.
Okay, sir.
So there are so many functions set provides. You can check uh, with your free time. But like any functionalities you want to see, like I'm asking, from your theory lecture, and you want to see that works or not. So you can ask me like whether it works or not. I'll try. So I prepared for these functions only. So let's see if you have any functionalities in your mind. You can ask.
Sir, can we add two sets?
We can add two sets. Let try. So we have this S1 and S2. Let's set 6. Uh, you want to add them and create a new set, or you want to add them in uh, one particular set?
Sir, I want to add two sets and print that.
After adding, you want to store this in a third array or in the first array only. Say for example, I have
Sir,
sorry, I
sir,
have say example I have set A and set B. You want to add all the elements from set B to set A, or you want to add A and B and want to store in C.
So I want to add A plus B.
Okay. So let us check whether it works or not. Okay, let me first copy all the elements from uh, set 2 to set 1. So for that, what you do, set 1 dot update if you do s2 s1, let me print what is coming. So now you can use update to add all the elements from set 2 to set 1. Is that fine?
So in place of update, can we use plus sign?
Uh, can we use plus sign?
S1
Let's see.
plus
Uh,
S2. Is that
let's see.
possible?
Uh, S is equal to S1 plus S2. Int S7. It's saying unsupported operand type plus. That means directly we cannot add. We must have some other functions
So
so that we
union is
can
the way to add the
actually.
to set. We can
Sorry.
add to set by union.
Union also we can do. The reason I'll just explain the reason why it is not allowing plus. So plus is actually mostly used for uh, mutable data types. Okay, or sorry, not mutable. This is for ordered actually. So we know the ordered data sets are like our uh, list and tuples, but this uh, set and dictionary they are not ordered actually. So that is the reason why it is not allowed. So yeah,
Uh,
of course, using union we can do it.
Sir, what is a ordered data set, sir? I didn't get that.
Ordered means they say okay, let me write here. You did the list class, right? Okay.
No, sir,
So
I haven't attempted. Yeah.
okay. So what we can do, if how you define a list is L is equal to some variable. Let's say you can have any name equals to this square brackets, then 1, 2, 3, 7, whatever value it can be. Now, if you try to print that print L1 dot say first index, no matter how many times you run, you'll get the same value, right? So it says the order of adding the element in the variable will be persistent. That means there, if use if you add another element, that that will be at the last only. It is always in the last. But in
So,
case of set and dictionaries, it is not guaranteed that in which place it will be added. Okay,
okay.
it can be if you add a 42, it can be added this place also. So that basically means ordered and unordered.
Okay, so which means it is residing at a particular index.
In case of list,
Okay, okay.
uh,
Thank you.
okay.
So can we
So
find power set, sir?
power set.
Power power set of a particular set, yeah.
Subsets of all.
Okay. Power set for power set, I don't know there is any function or not. Okay, I forgot the power set. What is power set means?
So
All
like
the subsets,
for
possible
a
Subsets.
subsets.
particular, yeah, all the
Okay.
subsets, sir. So for the particular set, if the number of elements is 3 or 4, the cardinality of power set will be 2 to the power the number of elements. And that
Uh, okay.
element.
Let me just s1 dot help. I think there is something using which we can see. Oh, does it have anything? S1 dot. No, there is no function called power set. So that means we cannot do. So one thing we can one more thing we can discuss is that when removing element, I shown that using where equals to remove. Mm, yeah, I didn't show the remove how to remove the element from the set, right? Okay, let me extend this. So for some reason, if you want to remove an element, you can do. Let's define the set first. Again, say s9 is equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 5. Now, you want to remove the which element? Uh, third one. Okay. Let me print again. Now you print. Say this 3 is now not present. But if we use some say 10, which is not present, then it should give us an error. Okay. Yeah. It's saying that this key is not present in this list. So for that, if you like, if you are writing any complex project and code, and you don't want to uh, uh, like terminate your program just because of this error, in that case, you can use another method called pop or discard. Sorry, discard. If you use discard, let me try. Yeah, discard C. It the elements are same, but it didn't show any error also. So that's it. Okay. Let us go to GRPS now. If if you don't have any question, then we can move to GRPS.
Sir, why you discard 10? 10 is not in the set.
Sorry.
Sir, why you discard 10 as 9 is dot discard 10? 10 is not in the set.
So
Ignore
for
code.
by mistake you can give some key which is not sorry, some value which is not present. So there I just want to demonstrate that if you use a remove function and if you pass some value which is not present, then it will show you, it will give an error. But in case of discard, it will not give you error.
Okay,
That's
sir.
it. But both will do the same operation anyway. Say if you want to remove 5, then you can see it remove 5.
So can you please explain again discard?
Okay. So discard, I'm saying how it works actually. You have this set S1, S2, S3, S1, and S2. Right. Now you want to remove some item from this set. Say 5. If I run this, you can see 5 is removed. Okay. But now for some reason, say there's some mistake is in your code, and you give 10. Okay, so when we are writing complex code, these values are not given by main value, right? They will come from either user input or some other means. Okay, so it may be possible that you got some element which is not actually present in this set. In that case, if you run this code, let's see, we don't have any error here. Okay, that is the advantage of discard. But if we use remove, then what will happen? See, here it's saying that key error 10. That means the 10 is not present in the set. Is it clear?
Sir, okay. Sir, if you take same thing as list, can we do the same function? Instead of
Mm,
set, instead of brace, if you put square bracket.
uh, so in case of list, it will just say that it will say this is not present, right? So it should give us an error. list remove x is not in list. So it's saying that the whatever value you are passing, it is not present in this
If we give
list.
5,
So if we give 5, then we should remove 5. Yeah,
oh,
5
So
will be
can
removed.
security.
can we use discard on the list?
No, list doesn't support discard. Let us try. So it's saying list object doesn't support discard.
Okay.
Any more doubt?
Can we do this in the tuple?
Discard.
Yeah.
So no, discard is not available in tuple also.
Remove.
Remove we have seen, right? Oh, okay, no. See, tuple is actually uh, immutable, right? So that means you should not. Here we have the tuple. Let me add one cell. Here, say I define the x is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Now
X dot.
x dot remove. This function is we'll see some error.
No, so we can't
Remove.
do it proper.
Remove 4
Yeah, I'm writing.
element
Wait. Ha. Okay.
4.
Ha.
That is represented as take it as a assignment y equal to x dot print y.
Y equals to x dot. No,
X dot remove.
so when you are removing something, why
Okay.
are you expecting
Okay.
that value to should be returned?
Okay.
And see, list object has no
Not
attribute remove.
supporting.
Hmm. So it doesn't implement the remove because
But
I told
which
you
function we have to
this.
use in the tuple to
Sorry.
remove? Which function we have to use in the tuple to remove the
Yeah.
element?
No, I told you na that tuples are actually immutable. So these things are not permitted in tuple.
Oh. Can we add?
No.
No.
So
We can
is
extend, sir. We can extend in
No.
tuple.
Okay. Let me think. Mm, you want to delete and add from the tuple, right? So which let us code and try. Like that is a real experiment. So x is equal to 1 comma 2. Now we want to add one more element x dot add say 5. Uh, yeah, it should. It seems it will allow you, but let's see the couple attributes no attribute add. It doesn't support.
so is count and index are the only methods available or for tuples?
Yeah, these two functions are only available. One thing you can do is say uh, x1 is equal to 1 comma 2. Okay, and your x2 is 3 comma 4. Now we can add these two to a third uh, tuple. X2 is equal to x1 plus x2. X3.
Tuples can.
Uh, it is adding these two tuple, but these two tuple are same only. They are like uh, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let me print.
So if we want to delete something in tuple, sir, then what do we have to code, sir?
No, no, I said no, this is not allowed in tuple. These
Okay,
things
sir.
are not allowed. So here you can see this. Okay, let me put some value x1 here comma and here comma and what we do x2. Okay. And yeah, now if I put, see your x1 is same and x2 is same as it is, but this x3 is a new variable.
So this concatenate, I mean, this is little confusing. Like for sets, it is not allowing the plus concatenation. Uh,
Mhm. So
so it's
this is
allowing
the
for
reason. Okay, complete your question, please.
yeah. So it is confusing actually. So some places it for tuples it's allowing the plus is allowing, and for sets it's not allowing. So are there any? Is there anything that we can easily remember? How we can easily remember? Like for one, yeah.
Yeah, so how it works is that mm, I told you. So okay, first see here, go here, and we have these things in the collection. Okay, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. First two are actually ordered. Okay, and second two are not ordered. And that thing is clear.
Yes.
That thing is clear. So now for ordered collection data type, it allows the plus operator, but for the unordered, it is not allowed.
Okay.
So that you can. There is one collection framework also, which is not the scope of this course. So you can refer that also. There we have linked lists, then name tuples, and so many things. So you can refer that also. Okay, so I thought we have learned this uh, um, list, tuple, dictionary. Sorry, not dictionary today. So I thought I'll explain dictionary also. After that, I'll prepare one example. But this code is not. I cannot explain because dictionary is not in this week. So let's skip this. Any more question?
No, sir.
Okay. Then let me go to GRPs. Can you see the GRP questions? GRPs?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. It's
Oh,
visible.
so this is the first GRPA. Here, okay. So please tell me what is the general process to explain. Like, should I, if you have any doubt, then I'll explain or how it is. So actually, I don't know. And those who have any doubt, they can ask. Like, I'll explain. Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt in GRPA 1, sir.
Okay. Yeah, tell me.
So the last, which one? Even indices should be printed as none. That question, the last but one.
This one. Okay, let me notice the font.
Even indices. Yes, sir.
Uh,
That question only my test is failing. All the other, it is 11 by 12 passed.
mhm.
This one only, I don't know. It is saying value 8 not in this, value 4 not in this something.
Let
Value
me.
error it is showing. But right now I don't have my laptop with me. I'm attending through phone in my workplace. So I cannot
Some
exactly
collections.
explain you what error it was showing. It was showing my some value error it was showing.
This line you are saying, no?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do?
Okay, the answer is
Uh,
here. Okay.
uh,
You have the answer here.
no,
Okay.
I mean I tried this code. So yeah, you can check this way. If
Okay.
any element is present in table.
Title sorted. Disengage.
No, it is asking what it is asking. Let me see first. Is some value in even indices? In even indices only you have to check. So what you can do these things. This way you can check, or you can write a complex code also here. Like uh, find you only check even indices only. So like 0 to 4.
So
Like
the code I wrote, I checked in Replit, it was working fine. But when I entered here, it was showing some error. So first of all, I want to, I have a doubt in what does that ordered means, sir? Is it in descending, ascending order, something like that, or
yes, that order is uh,
they have mentioned, right? Some
some collection
collections
are
are
not.
not
Uh,
ordered.
some
I'm not
collections are
getting
not ordered.
clearly what they mean. Yeah.
So it is just a comment only. Okay. So here it says that okay, maybe I
So
should not show
if
this
the
in
collection
same
is
screen
ordered,
first.
then I have to go to the next, right?
No. It is saying that you remember that I just explained while explaining these collections. Then I said the list and the tuple are ordered, but the set and dictionary are not ordered. So you have to check for those.
Okay. String is also ordered, right, sir?
String is ordered, yes.
Yeah,
So
because in the test
you can
sample they
access.
have given a string also for this question.
Uh,
That's why. Okay. So I have to check whether the given input is a string or a list or a tuple. It should be in one of these three.
hmm.
Okay. Okay, sir.
No, see, for like checking this three thing, you can consider as of now only set is done, right? So you can check for set only. So you can write the both, but say if you are checking if something, you can also write if not something. So you'll do the else part, right?
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. I'll try like that.
any more down?
So can you scroll up a little bit this question, this screen?
Yes, if it is possible, then please explain this one first.
Please scroll up, sir, please.
Okay, wait for a second. Give me a second. Where?
So what does exactly this line number 39, that
This line.
some iterables are not reversible? Why? What exactly it means, sir?
Some are not reversible because see, you can reverse something if you these are some concepts. If you understand, you can solve some set
Actually,
of
I understood
problems.
the question
Uh,
by seeing the test cases, but how
mhm.
to put that in here, I'm a bit confused in that.
So
Otherwise,
your
I
uh,
understood when I do the things in the replit or collab, I get the
uh,
answer. But how to put the same thing, because it is like if something misses, yes, or something get deleted, it's showing all the things are showing a error as error. All the test cases are error.
uh, uh,
That's why.
okay. So reversible is when you can access by index. Okay. So if you have a list, you can access by index. If you have a tuple, you can access by index. If you have a string, you can access by index. So these are actually reversible. So if you apply reverse function, then it will reverse your like this object. So this code will not work. Of course, this is not the
Okay.
way to do. Uh, so then you can check which is not reversible. I mean, the same thing I explained to the previous student. The same thing you can write either the all the reversible things, or you can just put which is not reversible. Okay.
Okay.
So as of now, not reversible is only your set.
So here you have written that if is reversible underscore iterable underscore sorted. What exactly is this? Is this there in the question or you have
No, no.
solved it?
This is. I only try to
Okay.
solve these questions.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uh, So I mean, this is actually I before the 10 minutes of this session I tried to solve this. So
Okay,
this
sir.
will not work. So many things I wrote, but this will not work. Here also, this constant will not work. You have to put some variable, some value. Okay. As I explained here, you can just check if it is set or not. If it is set, then I mean not set. Okay. If it is not set, that means it is reversible.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay.
Dictionaries also, is it reversible?
No, the dictionary is also not reversible. That's
Not
right.
reversible. Okay.
Because I mean, dictionary actually gives you elements in ordered. I mean, from I think from three Python 3.7, you can see if you access the keys, you will get in a ordered only. But still, it is not ordered in the sense that both the set and dictionary they use a concept called hashing. Okay. So using those concept is it is actually not ordered, because in hashing, if you remember, if you did hashing, then given some element, it will perform certain mathematical operations, and then it will find a value which indicates what place will this value go. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. So something
Uh,
similar to indexing.
huh,
Okay.
yeah, something. Any more doubt?
Sir, I have a general doubt in GRPA 2.
Okay.
They have
So,
mentioned that.
okay, let me ask everyone first. If GRP1 is fine, right? No one have any doubt on GRP1. Okay, let's go to GRP2.
Yes, sir. They have mentioned that we should not use for or while anywhere in the program
Mm-hmm.
for GRPA 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they have asked us to print whatever they want in a single line like list comprehension. So
So, uh,
I want to know for the last but one question in GRPA
which
2, it is not possible for me to do without a for loop. If I put for
okay?
loop, it is showing.
Can you tell me which line number you are asking?
It is a question very in the second.
Line number, can you please? You can see my screen, right? Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
List with even indices changed to none. This one, sir.
Tell me line number.
77. 77.
77. Okay, 77. Yeah, so there are some shortcuts. You may know these things, right? Let me write. Say I want to this slicing concept you know, right? The concept of
Yeah.
slicing.
Yes, sir. The
Okay.
second one, 83,
Uh,
I can
uh,
write. I
so
was
in
able to write. Yeah.
slice, what we can do, uh, you can do x is equal to x of say 10 to 1. This is a being. Like I'm not telling you the solution, so I think I should not.
Okay.
But I'm telling how we can approach. So you can this using this slicing concept, you can check for the even indices only. And like I can give you one more hint in today's uh, lecture. I actually explained these things. I didn't saw the this question, but
Sir, actually, I thought, am I allowed to print anything above the print statement? Type anything like this?
no, no, here only.
Here only I have to write, sir. On
Uh,
the three dots only I have to write,
uh,
right? Okay.
yes. Any more doubt on GRPA2?
So the slicing is was easy, sir. This 81, but I don't know how to print none in the even indices. This one, 77.
Uh,
Without a
none.
for loop, I'm not able to do, sir. Once I enter for I in range items, length of items, then it is showing error. You should not use for loop.
Mhm. Yeah, this is this GRPA2 is to uh, m- familiar with some advanced features of Python. So in that case,
Okay.
you should not
Okay.
use. Uh, so
Okay,
we
sir.
should not use. But
Let me try few more times. Yeah.
no. But I'm giving you the hint. In today's class only, I explained this concept. If you follow today's class,
Okay.
you will get the answer.
I joined late only, sir. I'll rewind and
But
see the video
uh,
afterwards.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
there are
Thank
problem.
you, sir. Thank you.
Any doubt guys in GRPA2? Anyone can please say if you have any doubt on GRPA2. Hello, hello, anyone present? Hello, hello, anyone present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have any doubt on GRPA2?
Actually, I haven't tried it, so I
Then you can see the question and ask some general question also. Say uh,
okay.
if you have doubt like how to solve this. So the deadline is not over, right? For when is the deadline for this GRPA two?
3.
Okay. Uh, let's go to GRPA three. Anyone have any doubt? GRPA three is mostly on functions, so I think we should have some difficulties in GRPA three.
No, sir.
Okay. GRPA five is done, right?
Yes,
In
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
last class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
GRPA four. Anyone have any problem? Okay, so if you don't have any problem in GRPS, uh, you can ask questions from this thing also. Today's lectures, like list and sorry, not list, tuple and set. Let me open tuple and
Sir,
sets.
um, say
Sir, can you explain GRPA1 from the first?
Okay,
Sir, GRPA 4, sir.
okay, GRPA for okay. Wait for a second. I'll stop this sharing.
GRPA 4,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Oh, GRPA four, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, GRPA1 also.
Okay, let me finish GRPA four, and then we can go to GRPA five.
Okay, sir.
Okay, tell me. Let us. What is the question in GRPA four? Hello.
Yes, sir.
GRPA four. What is the question?
Shall I read the question, sir?
No, no. You asked me what is your doubt.
Sir, no, sir. They have done with the swap, right, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I not have an idea how to do with the swap. So I asked her to teach, sir.
Okay. So how to swap? So swapping
Yes.
means like changing the values, right? So if you have a uh, if you have two variable x and y, then swapping means you put y's value in x and x's value in y. Okay, that is it only. So here they're saying you given a list, then from this list, make it half, then uh, left half should be in the right side and the right half should be in the left side. So one thing you can do, you can create a new array, okay, and you can iterate for the entire given list. You got me right? You can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh, so what is the step? So first you define a new list and then go through the entire given list, and till the half element you add them in a like from sorry you can okay, let me think. Mm, this you can do. Okay, so you can use list comprehension here. So some list 3 is equal to, you can write say uh, given, if the given list is list 1, then list 1, and in square brackets you can say colon uh, from half to end. You got me right? Like we do slicing, and plus the first half. So from middle to end, first you add from middle to end. Middle you can find using some mathematical operations. Right? If I tell you that my the length of a given list is 10, you can easily find where the half middle point. Right? So you can do given list one from middle to the end, and then plus starting to middle. Is it helped? Hello. Okay. Someone have doubt on GRP1. So shall we go to GRP1? If you don't have any problem with GRP4. Hello. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
So that GRPA4 question, it helped or not? So basically, what I'm saying, you can do this thing. You can use the concept of slicing. You first take the second half. The first step will be find the middle point. So given a list, I can apply the len function. You may use this function many times. So if we apply len of the list, it will give how many elements are there. Okay, then you can find the middle point. But if the total point is 10, then of course the middle point will be 4. Okay, because it starts from 0. Then you can first copy from 4 to all the elements, and then plus next starting to fourth element. Okay, let me go to GRP1 then. Anyone have doubt on GRP1? Who has the doubt? Who has the doubt on GRP1?
So this is a table for all these data types. I mean,
Yes. It explaining like the features of this data types also, or the characteristics you can say.
okay.
This, I mean, this is to understand only. This is not something big. This is very easy. So string, like you can access the uh, elements one by one, right? So that's why it is iterable, but it is not comes under collection. In collection, I already told that collection, what four things come in collection: list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Of course, there is one collection framework where we have more elements, but these are the basic ones. Okay. So then it is indexable or slicing alone. So here start means like definitely we can uh, access any character from the string using index. So that's why it is indexable. And then it is ordered or not. So always the the elements will be followed by like if I have A first and then B, it is always no matter like how many times I run, it will be A followed by B only. And then it says it is mutable or not. So Like you in string class, you may observe that if we want to try change any character in the string, it is not allowing us. So that's why it is not mutable. And users in hashing, that is also no, that is not used in hashing. And yeah, similarly for all the data types, you can think for some time and uh, see what why it is not for this, or if it is, why it is. So users hashing means like uh, for hashing is there is no not required in string. Hashing is not required at all. So and by default, if it is not required, why should we do this?
Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So this gives a summary of all the features here. It
Yes.
on place. And this list mutable, I mean, is this integer or float inside the list mutable? I mean,
Yeah. In list, you can have any kind of variables, right? You can have integer, float,
mhm.
string.
So is integer inside the list mutable in integer or float? Is it just the strings that is not mutable, right?
No, no. Here you see this row you are saying, right?
Yeah, yes. The list
Uh,
mutable.
List is mutable means see when you are saying list, concentrate on list only. Inside list, you can have any kind of data type. It is not restricted that you can use certain kind of only. So here it is saying in list you can change the variable.
Okay.
So okay, give me one. Let me give a demonstration. Uh, so no one have any doubt on GRP one, right? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
how to proceed in GRPA4, sir? If else, elif, same as it, sir.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll explain one concept in. Uh, can you see my ID
Yeah.
at the Jupyter notebook? Okay.
The
So here
con-
it's saying list is mutable. So let me write here. List say I'm saying my list. My list is equal to 1 comma strc, for example, and then 10. So we are saying, can we change this str to some integer or float or something, or like can we change the value itself, like from string to some name, for example.
or no, the
So
integer, the 10 or 1 to some other.
one to some other data type like string or float,
Yeah,
like this.
any other data type.
Yeah, it's permitted.
Okay.
So what we can
So it
do?
means it's not fully mutable, right? I mean, it's partially mutable.
No, mutable means you can change.
Okay, okay.
Mm. So here say now I'm saying 9.5. My list here. Okay, let me print also. Let me print before also, before changing, after changing. See, the initial list was 1 str and 10, but after changing it is 9.5 str and 10. I hope it
Okay.
is clear. Yes, so let me come to GRPA4. So someone have any doubt on GRPA4, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you started or like want some hints, general hints?
Yes, sir. Here they started with the function def, no, sir,
Okay. What is
in the code.
in the code? It is coming blank for me for some reason.
No, sir, no, sir.
Yeah, for me it is. Okay. Okay. Huh. So def means in last class I think you have taught functions. So using def we define a function. Okay. So here you can write a code, print say something 10. So here your code will come. So swap halves. So here what you can do for swapping at the middle, you can write the code. How you can do? I already explained. If you again look at the video, you can understand how to do.
Sir, can you please explain one block of code, sir?
Okay.
The first
So okay.
code.
I'll not explain the exact swapping but I'll explain
Okay, sir.
something else. Let me
Okay, sir.
say I want to what I want to do. Let me say I want to mm, take only the values at even indices. Sorry, odd in odds. Okay, let's say even indices. So my list mm, is it too small? Should I increase the font?
Okay, sir.
Um, very print. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, so this is not. I can't increase the font anymore. Okay, let me write here. Is new list list is equal to I want to get only the values at uh, odd indices. So what I'll do items of comma 1. This will give me the all the values at odd indices. Okay. So no, sorry, wait. It will not give me 1 if I put two here. Then it will give me the all the values at uh, odd indices. So let me show this in real implementation also. I'll stop sharing. And, another cell. In this cell, say I have a list L is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay. Now my code was left swap, and then I return new list print swap halves L. I'm passing. See here, I'm creating the list. In this list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in odd indices, I have 1, 3, and 5. Okay. So I was expecting the result should be the print after the print. It should be 1, 3, and 5. Okay. Let me check whether it works or not. It is saying for 2 and 4. Okay. So sorry. Actually, uh, it is starting
Starts
from
from
1.
one.
Okay. Yeah, since it starts from 1, the odd, okay, the odd indices are, it starts from 0, right? So this is odd indices and this is odd indices. Okay, so yeah, that is the reason. Is it clear? So now you can think how can you split in half for the GRP board. Yes.
There we have started with the def function, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But here you have started with the list. So can we add a list above the def?
No, no, this list will, you don't need to worry about this list. This list will be automatically given. You don't need. Here I wrote because this is the plain Jupyter notebook, but there the inputs will come from background.
Oh, oh,
So this you concentrate on this part, nothing else.
So
uh,
for even and odd uh, set of lists, so halving them would be
Uh,
different also.
uh, See, it must be written that these some assumptions that the um, list is always even number of elements are there. Let
Okay.
me read the question. If you read the question, so also first, second half, symmetrical, and even length. Yeah, in the question it is written that even length, within even length.
Okay.
So, any more questions?
So can you give a high level approach on the GRPS? I mean,
Which one?
uh,
Which
in
year?
gen in general, yeah. I haven't start. I mean, I'm yet to complete the videos yet, so I don't have any questions in particular at this time. So.
Okay, let me open the GPS first. So GRP in GRP one, what are the questions? In GRP one, they gave some blank points. Okay, these are also things say ellipses. This called ellipses. So these are space you have to fill. Uh, Here, these are very basic question. So empty list, maybe you have saw in last class. Empty tuple you saw today. You saw how to create empty tuple and empty set. Okay, so these questions are coming for free. If you follow the lecture, you can see how to do.
Okay.
So here you just need to put the answer. So say, for example, I can't see the answer, but for instance, say your answer is this thing. Say in list, you are seeing some five values, one, two, three. For your definition, you say this is empty list. Okay, though it is not. For your definition, it is empty list. So you write like this only.
Okay.
And yeah, this is the approach. And coming to here, okay, I wrote the solutions actually. So some solutions, these are not exact solution. I tried the first GRPA, but from second I do, I think I don't. No, no, in second I didn't write anything. Okay, so let me check the GRP one. Okay, I will explain from here only. And then it comes uh, here. You have to again this code. These codes will not work again. These codes will not work because they are not actually the correct solution. So you can think of some conditions here based on which you can filter and next will be processed. Okay, let's go to GRP2. And GRP2 is basically mostly based on lists and set. So here here there are some list operation without using loop. So we already saw how can we process uh, in case of string. I think you saw how can we slice this string. How can we take some part of the string, and if we take the entire string, how can we do? Okay, so these things, these concepts you can apply here. We can solve these questions. This is mostly slicing only concept. And so for sorted also, you have shown, if you see professor's lecture, there also he explained how can we sort given list. You don't need to write your code. I mean, in the lecture, professors explained very complex thing. Not complex, I mean, a long code. So here you can use some inbuilt functions to sort. Then comes, I think, set operations. Again, set we saw today. Uh, sorted. But saying remove item from set. See, it is asking how to remove one element from the set. So we saw already how to remove elements. Just that then.
We have to use methods, sir, for solving this question.
Mm, yes, the methods which are provided by the set.
Okay, sir.
And then coming to GRPA 3, it is again mostly list and set. How can we apply? So uh, here finding min list, you will be given a list of integers, then you have to find the minimum value. So for them also we have many inbuilt functions, not many, I mean, uh, like inbuilt functions is one is there, but for other in other module also we have these functions to find minimum maximum. For example, uh, it will be introduced in future that we have a module called NumPy, numerical Python. So there also it's very efficient actually than the inbuilt main. And then odd increment, even increment, no modify. So here it's like in odd indices you have to increment, and for even indices you have to decrement. So here again you should not, I think they'll not allow you to write a loop. So you have to find some alternative. You find the odd indices and increment by one, and for even indices just decrement by one. So this is the process only. I mean, if you read the question, I hope you can solve it. The difficult part is you are not allowed to use loops. So if you use loop, it will give you error. And this GRPA 5 is discussed in last session. Here again, GRPA in GRPA 4 is like again list only. So here what you can do, the first question is to swapping the hubs. So you can find the middle point, and you have to take the second part to in the first part to the second. Here you may not be required to uh, swap in place. In place, that means on the given tuple, you can create your new tuple and do the changes there. Uh, Here you have to swap at a particular index given. So in the question they will ask, okay, you have a list of length say 100, and they'll give an index say 10. You have to swap at 10. So first 10 points, 10 values will go in the second part, and next this 90 values will come first. Okay.
So
So here
for I mean the first one or this one, this tuple we cannot alter, no? I mean, we cannot modify a tuple. It's
so
constant.
if it is not, I mean, okay. So you are saying the mutability, or in the question they are not allowing.
Okay.
No, no, I did understood your question. You are asking uh, the list is not mutable, or it is not allowed in the question.
Sir, the understanding, I mean, from the understanding of tuple, it's a collection, I mean, set of values that cannot be changed. So, but in
Uh,
the question, they are saying take the first half and second half, swap it. So, the result should be a tuple, or
uh, so
is
in
it?
that case, yeah, result should be. Here, see, they asked a new tuple where the part before. So they you can create a new tuple and return it.
Okay, okay. So creating a new tuple. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, your doubt was genuine. Uh, it was fine. I mean, these are tuples are not mutable.
Right.
I mean, here in rotate K, this is actually a difficult part. We have to, I mean, see like how to swap these elements. Uh, Based on this, you may need to again some element will be uh, come in a circular way at the beginning, and then the first and last index. The question is get the indices of the first and last occurrence of the given array. Okay, so here they're asking, they'll give you a list and they'll give you one element also, one item. You have to find which are the two places where it occurs. Not only that, these two places is the first one will be the first occurrence and the second one will be the last occurrence. So maybe I'm giving you one list, say uh, L is equal to all are one only, one, 10 times one. So you will return me 0 and 9 because one is occurred at 0th position and the last one is in ninth position. Reverse first and last herbs. Yeah, this is again reverse the first and last herbs of the list with even length place. Okay, so this is similar to the first question. Here, since it is a list, we can do the in place operation. In place, I mean, you have to change in that particular list only. You cannot create a new list and return. So if you are creating, I mean, you don't need to return even here. You just change in the existing list. That is fine. Any more doubts?
So GRPF5 also. I didn't attend the last one. So
GRPF, let me see. Sum of squares. Find the sum of square of a number in a list. Okay, so you will be given a list and you ask that. So example say I give you a list eligible to 1 to 5. So you have to return me 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and 5 square is 25. So 25 plus 5, 30.
okay.
And the total cost given a quantity in the price of each item as a list of tuples. Find the total cost using list comprehension. So this is saying here, I mean, you saw last class. I should have explained the comprehension with respect to tuple also, but the concept is same. What we can do, list comprehension is like in one line you can write, you can get the entire list. So I hope yeah, I've shown this list tuple comprehension. So what you can do, you can write x is equals to in square brackets. You say I for I in some range. Okay, in one line you can create a list. So that's basically list comprehension. So using this concept, you have to uh, find the total cost and abbreviation. Given a string with multiple words separated by space, form an abbreviation out of it by taking the first letter in capital. So you know how to make capital. A string provides you uppercase, lowercase functions. So using those, you can solve this question. And palindrome is again. I think you can watch last week Monday's session. There explain how to calculate the palindrome. You can write. When it comes to all care from big words, okay, from big words, find all unique characters from a word with size greater than 5 and give sentence without separate by spaces. Okay, so here it's saying they'll give you set of uh, words and you have to find all the words which whose length are greater than 5. So using len function, we can find the length of a word and you can compare using the if and then easily you can create a new list of words and then you have to actually join the word and send that. Flatten is again flatten means say consider this matrix. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can you see this matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah. So flattening it means like this will come and in one list only. This is list of lists, right? So in one list only, this all these elements will come. This will not be a matrix anymore. It will be a one dimensional
Okay.
list. So that means flatten. Even unflatten means reversing the process.
Okay.
Means if you given n cross m total, I mean here n cross m is total. See, if n cross here n is your say 3 cross 2 is total 6. So we have given 6 elements in a list. You have to convert it to a matrix of 2 cross 3.
Okay.
Then given a total number of rows, get to the list. Yes. Then make identity matrix. Make an identity given the size with one yeah, so you know what identity matrix, right? So given the dimension you have to create an identity matrix. Uh, then it comes make lower triangular matrix. So again lower triangular matrix, I hope I think lower triangular matrix means all the elements above the diagonal element will be non-zero, right? So you have to make all these values as non-zero. So you can find a condition when your particular index will be above the diagonal element. Okay. So
So in this dimension, this is 5 by 5. So here, the first rows, I mean, it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, and the next row will be 0, 0.
no.
Okay.
Upper triangular means that this given matrix is I think lower triangular.
So with this matrix, sir, can you?
I hope this matrix you cannot use if statement or loops within the function. Matrix create a lower triangular matrix like the pattern below. Okay. Okay. They are saying this is a lower triangular matrix. But okay. Anyway, the concept is, I mean, you understand now. You have to separate by this diagonal. Okay, diagonal elements.
So maybe in that test output, we can see what they are expecting.
Last
The
one,
test case is public.
the ninth one, right?
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, they are saying the all the values below the diagonal are should be non-zero.
Okay.
That's it. Any more questions? So if you don't have any question, I think we can close the session. Uh, Thank you for joining the session.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.